Hi guys, today I'm going to be working on a layout of my son learning to ride his bike. I will be using the not the Echo Park, but the My Mind's Eye Boy Crazy collection. And the pattern what I'm doing here is I'm cutting all my pattern papers down, and I've adhered my photo to that one sheet of My Mind's Eye paper. It has like a graph on it, and then the other side is like red chevrons, which is that piece of paper that I tucked there under the photo. Then the next thing that I'm doing here is I cut some circles out using the circle punch, and I'm laying it on the layout. Like, I'm laying the layout out the way that I want to adhere it to the page. My layout was inspired by Two Peas in a Bucket series, the 213 and 2013, where they give you different prompts to complete your page. And the recent video by Shannon Tidwell, I think that's her name. She used those chevron pieces and turned them into arrows, and that's what I did here on this layout. So her page was an inspiration for me to complete this page. So you guys can actually I'll leave a link at the bottom, and you can view her page. So again, I'm just laying out elements on the page to see how I like it, and how I want it to look. And I'm cutting off some more of those arrows, and then I decided I wanted to turn it the opposite way as it is going on the bottom. And basically, for my photos, I took 3 photos and in my Photoshop, and I put them together on a 5x7 photo mat, and then I printed them out. Instead of using all 3 of the pictures and just cutting them, I decided to go ahead and use my Photoshop. And basically, I like how the photo looks. It looks like he fell down and then he got back up again and pushed on. It took him 2 days, but he learned how to ride without those training wheels. Now what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and I'm adhere my papers on, and also my circle elements onto the layout. And I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm gonna put my photos over onto the left hand side, and then I'm just gonna add some more elements and circles around those photos. And then once I had to move that little die cut around because I wanted to make sure that it showed. And then, like I said, now what I'm doing is I'm just adhering all of the arrows, the chevron arrows. I don't know, I keep calling them chevron arrows, but they're just like, it was a chevron piece of paper, and I just cut it. You can also see all of the papers and elements that I'm using in my February haul. And then now what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and adhere my title, and I'm using the maple thickers. Now what I did here was I zoomed in. One of my viewers was saying that they wanted like a closer view, so I decided to zoom in the middle of the video, and then I forgot to zoom back out. So some of the stuff at the top, you can't see what I'm doing. But here at the bottom, what I'm doing is I'm adhering that die cut, Remember Today, and that's from the My Mind's Eye Remarkable collection, but the colors, they still go with this layout. Now what I'm doing is I cut out a banner to add to the layout. And recently on all of my layouts, I've been using banners and garland, so keeping up with the theme of the week. And then once I add that, I'm gonna get my Amy Tangerine date stamp, and where you see the word date at on that die cut, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the date and the phrasing that I used for this particular layout was on the go. And so I'm just turning it and putting it to the right date, and also I'm gonna stamp off the page first, and then I'm gonna stamp on, because I haven't used it a lot, so a lot of the dates haven't been used, the numbers haven't been used, so, and the phrasing haven't been used, so I like to stamp off first and then stamp on. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding some enamel dots to the border, and then I'm just thinking what else I can do, and then I decided to go ahead and start working on the title. And first I laid it out on there to see how it would look, and then I just went ahead and started laying it onto the layout. I really like working with these letters. They were thin and pretty easy to work with. I have two packages of them. One of them is like a white color, and then like I said, this one is like a maple. I'm not sure what the white packet is called, but the letters are exactly the same. They're just tall, thin, and they have that like rubbery feel to them. And now what I'm doing is I'm gonna cut some more of the chevron and make some arrows towards the title to draw the viewer's eye to the title. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm still cutting more of those chevrons, and I'm gonna add a little bit at the top. I do apologize, you can't see it, because like I said, I zoomed in to get a better view of the layout. And then now I'm adding the number 7. I've decided to put like all of the kids' age on their layouts. So the number 7 is the Meadows stickers package. And now I'm adding some more enamel dots to the areas where I have like circles, to add some more, embellishments to the page. And then I'm gonna move the number 7 in the middle and put some enamel dots around it, and I like that a whole lot better. And now I'm just thinking, what am I gonna do? I finally zoomed out, and once I read my title, I thought about it. Learn to ride, I didn't like that, so I wanted to put learning to ride. So I'm taking all my letters off, and then I'm just gonna use a chipboard, not chipboard, but a cardstock scrap here that I had on my desk, and I'm just gonna put the title. I'm laying it straight onto the layout, and I'm adding ing to the layout. And then once I add the rest of the title to the page, that's pretty much going to complete the page for us today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, and then I thought I wanted to add that circle. I did adhere the circle, but then I didn't like how it looked and I took it off, but you guys probably won't see it on here because I took it off after I stopped filming. I had put that circle there. But anyway, that completes the layout. Thank you guys for joining. Bye.